Hello, world. I'm Chris Pirillo, and you're looning. I'm sorry, I just read the news that apparently people in Canada are marking up their $5 bills with the image of Spock on them. And I got the word loony in my head. It was stuck. I apologize for that. And I'm going to continue to move on answering today's question, which has nothing to do with Canada, nor does it have anything to do with money or anything to do with Star Trek altogether. Mobile World Congress has happened, and a lot of you were really excited about it. I had watched the announcements trickle out over Twitter, and I wouldn't say that I was excited. I was interested, yes, about as interested as I am in anything that comes out of CES. A lot of nice updates coming from various companies and brands that we've known and loved for a number of years. I think the most important thing to keep in mind is that some of these things that are being talked about may sound great on paper or in discussion, but actually getting our hands on them could be, could spell all the difference. So for me, I'm not as excited about new smartphones as other people might be. It's just not my thing. I love new apps. New apps are great. I love new software. Get excited about new software. New hardware, I'm a little excited. Yeah, sure, maybe. Hardware is really not my thing. And I know many of you who know me know that very, very well. So the next challenge for me in seeing everything that was going on, in watching all the announcements, and reading as much as I could, because I want to be up to date, up to speed on everything that's happening or is about to happen in the industry. The most challenging thing for me was really to find something that was of extreme interest, something that I thought was an indication to what the future was going to hold. And a new smartphone, a new smartwatch, but the most exciting thing that I heard about came from IKEA, or will come from IKEA. IKEA, IKEA. You know the Jonathan Colton song? You should. It's a good song. It's very, very addictive. You know Jonathan Colton, don't you? Maybe you don't. So, the most exciting announcement for me to come out of Mobile World Congress, MWC 15, was this. IKEA said, and you're thinking, what, Mobile World? How does this Mobile World, IKEA, assemble your own furniture? What are they going to do? Assemble your own smartphone thing? No. This is not Project Ara. What they're talking about doing is including in some of their furniture the ability to charge devices wirelessly. So we've had a series of competing standards for quite some time, including Qi. The idea that you could have a device, set it down, and then it would just charge magically if you set it down in the right spot. To me, technology gets exciting when you don't see it anymore, when you don't think about it, when it's unobtrusive, when it just blends in with everything else that you're doing. And so to have it blended or a part of the furniture that might be around you, I think is awesome. I mean, there may come a time when you wouldn't imagine buying a piece of furniture unless it had some kind of wireless charging thing in it. Although I do believe that we're currently in that the stage with technology evolution and electricity where we need something like inductive charging where you could set a device down in a certain area and then it charges magically. We're going to need something that completes that conduit for now. But probably within 10 to 20 years' time, we're going to be able to charge our devices wirelessly through the air like we breathe, or get the internet through the air like Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, how that works. I think electricity, in fact, I know electricity is going to be delivered to the devices that way. So what IKEA is talking about doing is really providing a stopgap, but I think it's a fantastic one. A lot of people buy IKEA. I never had a problem with IKEA at all. Some people do, because everybody has something from IKEA. It's fun for me to go through IKEA. I like going through home stores just to get ideas, be inspired. I like IKEA. I've assembled IKEA furniture before. I have IKEA products. I couldn't even tell you half of what I have that is from IKEA, but I like IKEA as a brand, and I thought that it was most exciting because they're talking about allowing technology to just blend in to your home, your environment, in such a way that it's unobtrusive. And I think that is what I like most about it. Technology that doesn't smack you in the face. It's just there. It just works. It's out of the way. And it's invisible. It's magic. You set your phone down and magically it charges. That's beautiful. That to me is exciting. That was the most excitement that I had in anything that I read or saw coming out of Mobile World Congress this year. Because it was different. And it was with a brand that a lot of people know. And a lot of people probably have something from IKEA. I would be surprised if you didn't have something from IKEA. I'd be surprised. These desks here, not from IKEA, but I wouldn't have had any problems getting something that I wanted from IKEA had they produced something that had the design that I really wanted. So imagine that. Being able to set your phone or device down, not just a phone, and then have it charged, as long as it's compatible with the standards. See, again, that's the problem. You got a lot of this competition going on. Blah. But eventually, that won't be an issue because it's just going to be over the air. We'll get everything over the air. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth connectivity, food? No, that would suck. I don't want wireless food. Sign me up for not wanting wireless food. I don't want that. But I'll take wireless electricity. It will happen at some point, hopefully within my lifetime. Gonna keep my fingers crossed. What was the most exciting thing that you heard about? I mean, I seriously be curious to know, because I understand that I geek out over different things than other people do. It's the nature of the beast. We're all different people. I care about technology, but probably at a substantially different level than most people who might follow me care about it. But that's exactly what gives me my perspectives. What gives me the ability to, provide any amount of insight and information that I might be able to provide on a regular basis and not look or sound like everybody else out there. So that's what I had to say. That's how I'm answering the question. Glad I was able to get a little Star Trek reference in there inadvertently, and then the whole Jonathan Colton thing as well. I would say that's a good video for geeks. Or nerds, but not dorks. Dorks can keep moving. No, don't darken my doorstep, you dorks. Dork in my doorstep? I'm talking to my stormtrooper figures across the way there. Star Wars and Star Trek in the same video? Okay, I will shut up now. I'm hoping. Okay, that's it. I'm going to move on to TLDR now. At this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices.